Star Wars with Laser Trap. Good luck and have fun!
Alrighty, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that donation. I just lost the game too. But yeah, I'm really excited. Can you hear me?
Beleza, o Prep tá testando o áudio aí. Vamos ver se vai rolar.
Okay, sure. Can you hear me all right now?
Yes.
All right, that's good. So I am really excited to be bringing you LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on the DS today. LEGO games have not been on the schedule since 2011. Essentia ran LEGO Star Wars 2 at AGDQ that year, and also LEGO Harry Potter at Japan.
O Complete Saga, ele envolve os 6 primeiros episódios da série, né? Falando um pouquinho aí sobre o jogo. Ele tá mostrando que tá jogando no DS de verdade, né?
Hello, my name is Shemcat. I'm a runner of this game, and I am currently 3rd place in any percent, which is the category you're about to see.
Hi, I'm Rebel Dragon 95. I'm one of Jono's good.
Vocês podem ver a tela tá um pouco diferente do normal. Vocês têm a tela principal no meio, obviamente, onde vocês veem, mas no canto superior esquerdo vocês estão vendo ali a segunda tela do DS.
And I would just like to point out how amazing the animations are on the DS version of this game. It's going to be a really good time, although we might not see all of the cutscenes. This is just the beginning of episode 1.
Gostaria de comentar sobre a expressão facial dos personagens, assim, é uma coisa maravilhosa.
3, 2, 1, go. First trick there, using the touch screen to use the force, you can press and hold A, but that is a lot slower. Now, I do have 2 characters out. I'm running ahead of the second one right now. It's kind of intended as a co-op game, but there's only 1 player right now.
Bem, sem muito segredo, ele tá basicamente pulando todos os combates que ele pode, mesmo no tutorial, porque não tem necessidade disso. Ele tá mostrando que ele pode trocar de personagens.
Now, I've been running past enemies, but right here I have to defeat the droidicas. So, Shem, can you talk about this strat? It's a little bit harder than it looks.
Yes, by character swapping, you can cancel all lag, and that is particularly effective with the Jedi Slam, which is double jump and then attacking. Since that hits both the droidicas at once, you can just repeatedly jump, slam, and then character swap to TC14, and it very quickly gets rid of both of them. And it's also very flashy, so that's good, you know?
Yeah, we have
Vocês podem ver o movimento dele, esse slam, né, que esse golpe que acerta o chão, ele faz isso e faz uma troca rápida de personagens também, para poder acelerar o processo. É uma das estratégias básicas aí que vocês vão usar bastante. Pequeno escape aí pela cerca, sem muito segredo.
So, Rebel, something funny is about to happen. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so as Jono mentioned, you may or may not get to see the cutscenes, but as he walks into this ship page, he's going to try and pause a couple times. What he's trying to do is, if you pause on the frame before a cutscene starts, it skips the cutscene completely. There's 18 of them that you can potentially get in one of these runs.
Ele tá explicando que, assim, em algumas cutscenes, ele vai tentar pausar no frame anterior a elas para esquipá-las completamente. Tem 18 cutscenes que ele pode fazer esse skip, e aí ele vai tentar isso em todas.
Qui-Gon Jinn, except he has a blaster instead of a lightsaber. Oops, I don't want to punch TC14. But he can double jump, and with these properties, I can do this: jump and shoot, and jump and shoot, and jump and shoot, and jump and shoot, and enter levels early.
E parece muito interessante que você, para entrar nos níveis, você pode fazer esse pule e atira, pule e atira, pule e atira, pule e atira, porque você nunca cai no chão. Já teve Darkest Dungeon na GDQ? Eu não me lembro de core, feeling reto. Pelo menos de cabeça, eu não me lembro de ter tido Darkest Dungeon na GDQ ainda. Posso estar errado. De cabeça, não. Eu teria assistido. Se eu soubesse, eu teria assistido, mas de cabeça, não.
You can't actually skip the intro cutscenes to each level, though. That's only for the mid-level cutscenes and the end-of-level cutscenes.
É. Ele também tá explicando que as cutscenes de intro, né? As cutscenes explicativas de cada fase ele não consegue escapar. Então aproveitem aí as cutscenes. Sim, já teve? Maravilha. Nada que o Google não resolva pra gente se a gente quiser assistir, né?
It's the easiest thing to do.
It is
You have
so
so
easy.
much time.
Yeah.
To note, even though he's only going into the final levels of every single episode, he had to do negotiations because that unlocks the blaster in the character customizer.
That's right.
That's why he had to do that.
This is Baba. It's random where he goes. This is a decent pattern, although I just missed him a couple times. I should say as well that before this room there was a ledge that you shouldn't be able to single jump up, but character swaps are also useful for gaining height. I don't think there are any other uses in this speedrun where I will be doing that. But yeah, here...
Beleza, sem muito segredo, algumas otimizações de movimentação aqui, né?
I apparently have just about as good aim as a stormtrooper right now. And then we chase Baba away. I need to switch to Lando here, and I'm actually going to jump off the edge. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was just a little bit too late on that cutscene skip, but
ele tentou escapar essa cutscene, não deu muito certo.
You'll probably notice this is a very different game. It's a very different build entirely. There are only 5 levels in every episode, but the 5th level in
Olha, o que eu digo pra vocês esse jogo está muito barato no momento, ele tá custando R$9 e alguns trocados na Steam, vale muito a pena pegar, viu? E como é um jogo que aborda os 6 primeiros episódios da série, ele realmente faz jus ao nome de Complete Saga.
Swap to R2-D2, fall off the ledge, save a couple frames because that respawns me on this side, and then go through this room. R2 movement, its droid movement is really slow, but there's a panel at the end of this room, so there's no point switching back to it. And we're about to start our first fight with Darth Vader. Shen, can you take us through what's going to happen?
Yes, so this is a lightsaber fight where you have to where you play as Luke and have to weave in and out of his attacks and try and hit him while he's vulnerable. However, an added bit of difficulty onto this fight is you have to do it damageless, since as you see there, he puts on a helmet, which is used slightly later in the room, and if you take damage at all,
Ele aproveitou agora, ele pega outro elmo, né?
In this first fight, you hit him 2 times and he jumps away. You have to stun him with R2 and then jump and slash him there, and then just keep on doing that until all of his heart's gone.
A estratégia aí é basicamente arrancar 2 corações de vida, ele pula pra longe, aí você tem que trocar pro R2-D2 pra usar esses efeitos e stunar de novo o chefe. E aí troca de novo o personagem e espadada até que ele vá de novo pro canto.
And that's the end of the fight. So, also with this helmet, I have to make a bit of a tricky jump. I'm going to just buffer it with a lightsaber swing and then double jump over. Made it nice, no problem. And here's
Mais pequeno skip aí também, aproveitando da combinação de pulo duplo com o ataque de lightsaber.
Double jump over, and the game decides that if Luke is over there, the boss is dead. Vader 3. You can get 2 hits on him straight away because he doesn't attack. Then third one, double jump over. The rest of the Vader fight
Mais uma fight.
Pretty standard, although I'm having trouble getting a hit on. Again, for those of you who've played PC or console, you might remember that the only way to hit bosses sometimes was to cheese it out a little bit with double jump and slam. You cannot do that in the DS version. They will not let you. No, that's not gonna work.
Ok, tentando matar e escapar a cutscene ao mesmo tempo.
So now
nice.
We're back in the first section with R2. Remember when I died with Lando before this? I can use his iframes, which I stored through that entire Vader segment.
Não teve a Ever Father, então o Luke ainda não sabe quem é o pai. Porque a cutscene foi esquipada.
I don't care about the shield in front of it, I just need to get in the corner. And now I build C-3PO. The box was nice to me. Sometimes you shoot that box and it does not want to break. Also, at the beginning of the level, we were here earlier.
Beleza, ele construiu os TSPO agora ali.
That's because I need to get a helmet again. But if I don't
Pegou o
shoot
elmo
the
de novo.
stormtroopers in the beginning, there will be more that shoot at me and make it really difficult to get the helmet now. So as I make my way towards the elevator, which is locked by stormtrooper helmet access, we're going to the lost room and there's a really
E ele
cool
pôs o elmo justamente para isso, porque para acessar esse elevador ele precisaria do elmo, só os Stormtroopers podem acessar ali.
With a very precise jump. It's really heckin' difficult. And you have to just
Opa, agora vamos ver se ele consegue ali esse salto.
Character swap when there's like a weird glitched effect on the screen, and that improperly loads another room.
Ele vai tentar carregar uma outra sala, mas de um jeito meio errado. Vamos ver se vai dar certo.
So I'm up, and now jump to the left. A different room loads out of bounds. I character swap in that room, and that does something really interesting with this door. On the other side of the door is the end of the level, and it's gone. Okay.
E é isso.
So, it may not look like it, but I actually did just skip a cutscene. There are 2 cutscenes at the end of...
Normalmente aí teriam 2 cutscenes, tá? E aí ele conseguiu pular uma das duas, né? Vocês estão vendo a cutscene agora, mas essa é a segunda. Aí, ó, o Silverhand conseguiu ver, ó, Legends of Veridocia. É esse mesmo.
So now I'm just going to go to our next level. We're going to finish off episode 3. I'm going to take a trip back to the custom character creator and then enter the level. And I went the wrong way. During this time and during the opening cutscene for the next level, Sky, do you have any donations for us?
Oh, I absolutely do, and I apologize in advance for some of these ones, but they're just too good. We have a $5 donation from Fletchling who says, it takes a pretty brave runner to take on Lego Star Wars. I heard this game can
Beleza, episódio 3.
Your console. And the next
Fazendo
one
esse esqueminha de pule, atira, pule, atira, pule, atira. E nessa porta que tá fechada.
$20 from Shy Ranger. What do you call
Por
a
que não, né?
Jedi who sings in the mountains? Any guesses?
Jedi who sings in the mountains? I have no idea.
I can't think of any answer that.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, a Yo-dollar.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Thanks, I hate it, but also love it.
Alright, so the level's about to start. This level's a little bit unique. Some people think that Lego games are not hard speedruns just because they're not really hard.
Eu gostaria de ver do pessoal do chat aí, enquanto a gente está assistindo essa run, se vocês conseguem mencionar quais são as cenas que estão acontecendo no jogo, porque como eles estão tudo fora de ordem, né? É muito interessante para a gente ver o que acontece, né? A gente consegue reconhecer algumas coisas, mas nem todas. Ok, a gente tem 49 segundos para sair daí, vamos ver se dá tempo.
Well, fortunately, there is as we'll see, there are some pillars stacked up against this door, and that's not a real.
Ok, tem alguns pilares ali. E beleza, deu tempo.
Basically, what he did there was he positioned himself on the pillar at like a particular point, and when you stand there, you just slide off the edge. You can do it with detonators that you throw with specific bounty hunter characters as well. So you can use that to clip through some other doors, but that's an instance where you can do it on a piece of the environment. This room here... Sorry, Jono.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. This room here, if he dies at any point, the bit that he's about to do just doesn't work, so he needs to be very careful. What he's going to do is he's going to jump around a room transition trigger, if I remember correctly, and...
Yeah, I've done that.
Yep, that skips the room transition that starts this boss fight correctly. Now, the hitbox for the boss is
a maneira como ele veio agora para aí, ele pulou a como esse boss spawna.
Hopefully the
Eu diria que ele conseguiu aí um terreno superior.
I got the first one, but unfortunately now we have to watch the really long cutscene. So this is a double cutscene skip that we don't usually go for in PB attempts, just because the first one is really short, and if you don't go for the skip, you get a free skip on the second one. And yeah, unfortunately Padme's dead. We've skipped a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but The Emperor is evil. Who knew? He is the Senate.
Oh meu Deus.
Very abridged version of Star Wars Episode 3, right here.
Yeah.
Ele viu Darth Vader. Eu não esperava.
Is this the part where he goes, no?
Yes.
Muito bom, o Santos mandou bem aí.
Amazing. Alright, so moving on. We're gonna go to episode 2 next. I hope you don't mind this jumping around all over the place.
Ele vai salvar e vamos continuar agora.
We've got time for another donation, Sky.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna try to not make you groan this time, but no promises here.
Quem acha que ele vai
converter
fazer ali, vai provavelmente trocar de personagem. Ok, quem acha que ele vai passar por algum lugar onde ele não devia? Não, não, dessa vez não. Ou sim. Ok. Episódio 2, Ataque dos Clones. Mais uma porta que a gente não precisa abrir, só vamos. E aí, vamos ver agora. E agora, qual que é essa parte agora?
A meeting with Count Dooku to be trained in the arts of Jedi, I guess. No, that's the wrong movie. Anyway, there's nothing too much at the beginning that I can think of. Is there anything really that happens in this level other than the boss?
Not really, no. You could run past all the enemies, you could just do the puzzle without really worrying about the enemies, and then you get to fight the boss, and the boss is kind of where all the tech is in this level.
Yeah, so actually it's quite important that I switch to Anakin there. That's manipulation for characters that I'll have with me later. But right now, just jump up the top. Make sure not to step on the buttons, because that'll waste some time with an event cutscene. Wait for the wipe to go.
Maravilha. Teria uma cutscene ali, mas ele
even though I said it was really bad. There's a cutscene at the beginning of the boss. And Shem, there's something I'm doing with this boss.
Yes, so what he's doing here is called a Dooku lock. There are 2 frames where Count Dooku is just can be hit, but can't attack either. And we can exploit that by using just the Jedi single jump attack.
Bom, episódio 2, quando o pegou pelo Count Dooku, e o Anakin vai lá salvar ele, e no final os dois são salvos pelo Yoda. É isso aí.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we can just hit him over and over again, and it's really easy, since you just have so much time to hit him. Even though it is technically only a 2-frame trick.
Inclusive uma fight maravilhosa.
I gotta hit myself.
You trying to pause?
No, I was thinking that there was no more lightning left.
Yeah.
And here's another double. Nice, I got a double. Let's go.
Hey.
And the double, let's go.
All 4 cutscene skips in that level. That's amazing. Double frame perfect trick. Oops. Okay, I don't want to swap. So this is Yoda. Yoda goes fast. And Yoda is going to clip through doors. We don't need to visit the custom character creator anymore. He's going to clip through this door and we'll go into a ship level.
Embora não esteja... Ok, vamos ver, melhorou.
So let's see.
Beleza.
I did. Rebel,
Eu tive pequeno buffer aqui, mas pelo visto foi um buffer para todo mundo. Mas já está em ordem. Eu não vi que capítulo ele entrou, e agora eu conto com vocês para vocês me dizerem que capítulo que ele está.
But basically, if you hold up within the right frame area, then you will clip through the doors. And the reason why we actually have Yoda now is because we ended Count Dooku with him. So what we're going to do is we now go do the 2 ship levels that we need to do, because the canteen doesn't count these as levels of characters. So we can use that to basically make the game to put us back into being Yoda. Then we can clip through the final 2 doors that we need to get through.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Temos shoot 'em up.
Levels, or the 2 we're playing today at least. They like to use torpedoes. I guess these pink, purplish things. That's totally what they are. Totally. So I need to pick up 3. And hopefully be a little bit faster than I was there. You know, only losing a few frames there compared to the several seconds you lose when you don't skip a cutscene. That's just the way this goes. But I want to be as fast as I can, right?
Beleza, ele pegou 3 torpedos ali, vamos ver Ele já gastou um para destruir aquela conexão ali.
Wait just a little bit in front of them, so then the torpedo doesn't circle around them for a couple extra seconds.
Ele também mantém uma distância específica ali para poder disparar esses torpedos, para que o torpedo normalmente ele circula a área onde ele vai acertar. Olha lá, o Império contra-ataca, 5 ou 6. Temos aí nossos especialistas de Star Wars aí no chat ajudando a gente nos comentários, agradeço muito. E eu acho muito legal como eles estão usando a tela do DS dessa maneira, né, tipo, pra mostrar o jogo e transformar a tela, na verdade, numa widescreen vertical.
So I'm going to be trying it here. I'm going to be picking up 2 torpedoes, even though there's only 1 target left. So, as we go into the next section, I am going to pass it over to my commentators to talk about what's happening there.
Nice. So the segment that he
Ok, ele só precisaria de um torpedo, mas pegou mais um. Ele vai tentar alguma coisa que normalmente não consegue em maratona, vamos ver o que vai ser.
Behind him, shooting at him, and basically the number of times he shoots is consistent and the pattern is consistent, but Jono just has to avoid the lasers for a certain number of times and then make sure he's ready for the cutscene skip that happens at the end. The reason why this is hard is
bem, ele tá sendo perseguido aí, ele tá desviando dos tiros, certo? Ele basicamente tem que esquivar os tiros uma certa quantidade de vezes aí.
I believe it's 17 sets of 5, and then on the third of the next set, he has to press pause and pray that he gets the 1 frame. So it can be a pretty scary part of the run.
Yeah.
Olha lá, os Andrews com a informação importante. Episódio 4, momento em que o Luke acerta o exaustor do reator da Estrela da Morte e explode ela de dentro pra fora. Nice.
Yes, all right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Going well. And now, because we don't have to shoot those... Oh, it's going on a circle.
Ok, ele usou aquele míssil que ele tinha, o torpedo que ele tinha guardado e conseguiu acertar.
I know.
Really well on cutscene skips.
This could be a 27, I think, still.
Nice.
So the world record, I said it last week. It's a 26.
Olá, episódio 6. O retorno do Jedi.
I'd like to shout out Zelda Cubed. He's a new runner of this game. He's my friend. He actually also ran Super Mario 3D Land at GDQ in 2018. It was a really cool run. But he's got 2nd place in this category. It was the first one he submitted, and it had 16 cuts.
Se esse é o 6 e ele não perdeu ainda, eu diria que sim, Branks. Mas se ele já perdeu, então já conseguiu.
So, I'll be honest, I'm not too surprised, but he got to the 16 skip run before anyone else. With that said, though, this cutscene is there's still a lot left. Well, we've got the "it's a trap" bit coming up. But Sky, you can fit in 1 quick donation.
All right, sounds good. We have a $20 donation from
plataforma ele tá jogando?
says, how much
Biggs.
money does a
Ele tá jogando no
giant in the
DF.
mountains donate to Doctors Without Borders?
O jogo tem, lembrando que esse é Lego Star Wars, aqui Complete Saga, né? E esse jogo tá com uma promoção de 70%. A versão de Steam tá com desconto enorme. Custando incríveis R$9 aí pra quem quiser adquirir. É um ótimo jogo pra aprender speedrun. Tipo, tem mais de 100 pessoas na leaderboard.
Instead of a torpedo generator, the torpedoes come from destroying the TIE fighters, and then the torpedoes, we use them to take down the Star Destroyers. And I'm being slow about grabbing them. I wanted to say something else. Oh yes, the way the TIE fighters spawn in, it's a common misconception for people who learn the game that it's random, but actually they are in a set position. So you just have to know where that is. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I missed that cutscene. That's only like the 3rd or 4th that I've missed, though. But now we're going into the Death Star. There's a section where I'm just holding forward and shooting, just so that I don't die. There is time for at least 1 more donation.
All right. We have $5 from Super Sweet Boy, who says Lego Star Wars is such a nostalgic series for me. Complete Saga on Wii was the first game
Sem muito segredo nessa parte.
100% so glad to see this
Segue em
game
frente,
at a
atira.
event. Good luck, Laser Trap, and may the Force be with you. Don't break it!
Thank you very much.
Ele tem que continuar destruindo os TIE Fighters, né? Mas eles vêm de cima pra baixo, o que facilita muito a vida dele.
So if Strackle, if you're watching, shoutouts to you. That was a really fun thing to do for Star Wars Day.
Eu tô adorando essa run, porque, tipo, enquanto eu aprendo sobre a speedrun, vocês no chat me ensinam sobre a série. Então eu vou aprender aos pouquinhos junto com vocês aí.
But you can barrel roll by pressing L and R as a ship, and it's useful to save time with sideways movement in these ship levels in places like that. Again, at this point, there's unfortunately 4 targets, and you can only carry up to 3 torpedoes. But I'm just taking out the reactor, I guess. Now I need to take a trip back, get my extra torpedo. Again, there's really not much to say here, unfortunately. It's just the case that this level's quite boring. Just shoot the torpedo as soon as I can, and then there's another chase section, but there's no tech, so...
Sem muito segredo. Pega o torpedo, arremessa nos lugares, e agora ele tem que fugir.
Oops. Can anyone hear me?
Igual a outra sessão.
Still there? Did I get disconnected from Discord? I hope not.
Tem que
I'm assuming
esquivar
I'm
dos
still
tiros.
live, but
Mas ele provavelmente tem HP suficiente aí, por isso que ele tá se preocupando mais com o cutscene skip.
I'm gonna check to see if anyone can hear me in just a second. I don't have Discord open though. I can check in this cutscene. Technical difficulties. So I just need to clip into this last level.
Mais uma clipadinha pra uma porta ali, porque porta fechada é uma coisa que não existe. Portas são meras sugestões.
Can you still hear me, guys? Nobody else can hear me? Okay, thank you, Tiana. I guess I'll carry this solo until the end.
Essa cena eu acho que eu conheço.
I'll fix this when this level's over. So this is Darth Maul, the final level of episode 1.
É o famoso 2x1 do Darth Maul ali.
This first fight here, I'm just waiting for the battle droids to shoot at me so I can deflect back, and then forcing back 1 container. 3 times this happens. And I guess while this is happening, I will just give some shoutouts for this run. I know they can't hear me right now, and I'm told I'm still live on GDQ, thanks to having an extra person in the house who's watching the stream. But I'd like to give a shout out to Shemcat in 3rd place. He's been a really good competitor in this game. Again, Zelda Cubed, really.
Ele tá mandando um shoutouts pra galera agora da comunidade e até falando, tipo, ó, shoutouts pros runners aí que estão tendo uma competição muito legal aí do jogo. Isso que é legal na comunidade de speedrun, né? Tipo, por mais que você corra o mesmo jogo que outra pessoa, tipo, normalmente é um trabalho em conjunto, né? Tipo, as pessoas são competidores, mas ao mesmo tempo são, tipo, companheiros, né? E isso é muito legal na comunidade.
Stream can hear me. All right, that's good. In this room, I am just destroying the battle droids at the end, and then I need to do a bit of a manipulation. It was a little bit slower than I meant to, but sometimes your partner doesn't do quite what you want them to do because they're computer controlled. And this is a room that I lovingly call the room of pointlessness, because all you do is just pull these switches 4 times and the force fields go away. I'm hoping that when this gets remade in the Skywalker Saga, it'll be more interesting, maybe timing based, something like that, like it was in, or similar to how it was in the film of episode 1. And then after that, we're coming up to the final boss. So this
parte muito difícil, onde ele tem 4 Force Fields que ele tem que puxar as alavancas pra fazer. Nossa, é muito difícil a estratégia.
I'm not too surprised that I died there.
Whoops.
But it's actually a really fitting final boss because This is another boss that we can't really cheese, as they say. There's no real easy strat.
Esse chefe ele vai ter que fazer na marra,
I'm just waiting for him to attack, so then I can
sem
try
muito
and
segredo.
right when he's vulnerable at the end of his attack cycle. I've been really bad at Mole lately, but well, Mole is hard. Everyone's bad at Mole most of the time.
Sim, a luta em
Then
4,
he jumps away and we have
4K
another
aí,
section
fantástico.
where we need to force back containers 3 times. Right. Okay, so 4 more hits.
Vocês não estão vendo, mas na verdade o Darth Maul tá spawnando coisas pra arremessar e ele tá
Oh no, I'm backstabbing. So that's something that can happen sometimes. I don't know
devolvendo.
why they put the backstab move into the game, but it's really not useful. And that's time. All right.
E é isso.
Hopefully, someone can hear me and
GG.
stop the timer there.
Esse foi
Speedruns
Lego
over
Star Wars The
Discord.
Complete Saga pelo Laser
All
Trap
right,
aí.
everyone in here can hear me?
Aproveita as cutscenes.
I've heard Rebel and Shem.
Oh, now we can hear you.
Oh yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's all right. Something funny was happening with Discord. I heard a bunch of Discord sounds, although they shouldn't be on the stream. That's the end of the run. There was a cutscene there, and what it should be is that at the end of every episode, there should
É
be
isso aí.
2 cutscenes.
Exatamente. Ele fez
This one there's only
numa
1.
ordem
There are, however,
totalmente
meant to be 2.
não intended e não linear
I was given
as
permission by Mike
partes.
yesterday to show off the missing cutscene because it was in fact added to the game.
Justamente porque ele ganha acesso a algumas coisas
So,
nas outras
I'm just
partes para
going
poder
to
usar
quickly
nas
mark these
anteriores.
buttons.
É tipo mais ou menos que nem a ordenação da série, sabe? Que
We
começa
can't
no
use
4,
press
acaba no
buttons.
3, então tipo,
There we
é
go.
quase igual
Alright.
ali.
So this is the debug menu. For the record, it is not allowed in an 8%, but those are some of the cheats you can use. They are allowed for free play speedruns, which is my favorite speedrun category of all time. Maybe I'll get that in a future event. But
Ele vai
you need
demonstrar
to have
algumas
a
coisas aí.
100% file or use the debug menu to get access to cutscenes in the cantina. And this right here is the wonderfully animated final cutscene that was missing from the final level of the game. Just look at them drumming. How amazing is that?
It's perfect. It's actually perfect.
It's perfect.
It's
It's
perfection.
perfect.
It's so
E aí o
good.
verdadeiro
It's so
final do
animated in
Look at them
PowerPoint.
celebrate.
Star Wars.
And look at them blink at each other. Now I guess that means they're madly in love.
Todo
Alright,
mundo
so
feliz aí
that's
com
just about it for me. I'd like
o
to give
exército
another
de
shout out
Jar
to
Jar
Flaming
Binks aí.
Laser, another runner
É isso.
with a sub 30-minute time. Beta Anang, he's found a couple of really cool setups in this run, which have made my life a little bit easier. Everyone else who runs this game really deserves a shout out. Do we have the final time, by the way? There's 26 to 27-minute range. That's actually incredible.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's very strong, yeah.
Mas é isso, pessoal.
All right. Well,
E eu encerro por aqui minha
that'll be it for me.
participação hoje,
I
tá?
really hope you enjoyed. You know
Muito
where to find
obrigado
me if
aí
you want to
a
see more of
todos
this. Also,
que
do me a favor and follow
compartilharam com a
everyone
gente
who's
aí
running in this event because
essa
they
run
deserve it.
maravilhosa.
They were all putting on a great show. And
Espero
yeah,
que
enjoy the next run.
todos
Thank you.
tenham aproveitado tanto assim. Achei os gráficos maravilhosos aí. E é isso. Um grande abraço a todos. E agora realmente eu me despeço. Vejo vocês só daqui a alguns dias. Grande abraço, galera. Deixo aí vocês com Record of Lodoss War, Delete in Wonder Labyrinth e o Mestre Victus. Fui!